oh my God, these people are pure evil, and there's nothing they won't do to throw dirt on RFK Jr. or anyone really that threatens their evil medical pharma lobby that they have going on, such as, well, what you see here, this lady blaming RFK Jr. for her son's autism. That sounds stupid? Yeah, but they still do it, guys. As always, this is Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalists. If you want to learn more about survival and preparedness, you are in the right place. A very important part of that is understanding the context in which we live, the world around us, including these very nasty agendas and how they react to defend themselves. Check this out.
My son, I joke about it as like he's a grass-fed organic child. I did everything the natural anti-vax crunchy groups say you should do. I took the correct vitamins, the correct form of the vitamins. I ate organic food. I breastfed him for 2 years. I had a natural childbirth. I did all of the things that they promise will give you the perfect child. And make no mistake, my son is the perfect child, but...
Lady, if your son is perfect, then what the fuck are you complaining about? You cannot get much better than perfect. Perfect is literally as good as it gets. What is your problem?
At the time, I had a very ableist view on what autism was. So when he was about 2 or 3, people would say, oh, I think your son's autistic. And the stuff I heard about autism in these groups was so awful, and I couldn't look at my beautiful son and say, wow, you know, he must have that too. And I would get offended and delayed, you know, intervention that he had needed at the time, because how could he have autism? I did all of the things that they said would lead to a perfect, healthy child. So yeah, it's amazing to think that I did these things and now, you know, my son is still autistic.
It's the most stupid thing I've ever heard. And this relaxed bitch face, like, yeah, it was definitely him. He's responsible for your son's autism. Yeah. I mean, how stupid can you possibly be, lady? Really? Is your brain just a dried out pea of some sort? I mean, this is like having like, oh, I've never smoked in my life and I still have lung cancer. Yeah. Statistically, you're a lot more likely to have it if you've been smoking. But that does not mean that even if you don't get it. Yes, I'm sure that there's a bunch of kids that have autism in spite of you doing the right things in terms of breastfeeding, feeding your kid as you're supposed to, not giving him a bunch of drugs that are not necessary at all in specific cases. Just be a little bit more critical about what you inject onto your son's body. And you think that's how you avoid having any disease or any condition ever? Who do you think you are? What do you think? You're some chosen one that God has selected specially? Oh, no, not her. She breastfed her son. So no, that's not how it works. If you're looking within a margin, right? If there's one medication, if there's some kind of chemical, something that causes an increased amount of autism, it may be something that within that spectrum, it has like, you have 10% chance, and if you take these medications, you eat these type of foods, or you have this kind of chemical in your body because of contamination or whatever, then it goes up 10, 15, 50% more chance of getting a condition or a disease. That does not mean that even if you're not affected or you're not getting that medication or drug or doing that practice that seems to be counterproductive, you still not may end up having it anyway. That's simply how life works. But the idea that they blame, I did everything that this anti-vaxxer said and my son still has this condition. Lady, you're a fucking idiot. That's the only problem you have here. And then, relaxed bitch face of, yes, this is CNN, and this is the shit we do here. God damn it, people. See you next time, folks. Take care.